Come with me just for a moment. Let us leave the noise and the hurry of the everyday world far behind. Imagine we are weightless, suspended in the cool, clean air above the Icelandic coast. The date is August 3rd, 2025, and below us, a world of profound calm and quiet beauty unfolds. We are floating gently, like a seed on the wind, over a town nestled between ancient rock and the vast North Atlantic. This is Hafnarfjörður, the harbor of the fjord. From this vantage point, there are no demands on our time, no urgent calls to answer. There is only the gentle hum of the wind and the magnificent tapestry of the earth stretched out beneath our gaze. The journey begins not with a sudden rush, but with a slow, deliberate ascent into the quiet heavens. The world shrinks, and with it our worries seem to diminish, becoming as small as the details on the ground. We are observers now, privileged to witness a scene of remarkable harmony. The air here feels different, crisp and ancient, carrying stories from the volcanoes and the sea. Below us, the town breathes. Our gaze now drifts towards the edges of the town, where the world of humanity gives way to a more ancient and primal landscape. Here lie the lava fields, a magnificent and sprawling testament to the Earth's raw power. From above, they look like a frozen sea of dark, rumpled velvet. The Bufellshrauan lava flow, which surged from the Earth over 7,000 years ago, forms the very foundation of this place. It is not a barren wasteland, but a complex and textured world. Mosses in countless shades of green and silver cling to the dark rock, creating soft carpets that absorb sound and deepen the sense of silence. It is a landscape that whispers tales of fire and creation. These fields of hardened magma are not uniform. They rise and fall in gentle waves and craggy outcrops, creating a dramatic and intricate topography. From our aerial perspective, we can trace the paths where the molten rock once flowed, a slow, unstoppable river of fire. Now, in its hardened state, it provides a sanctuary for hardy, resilient life. Tiny wildflowers find purchase in the cracks. It is remarkable to see how the town has integrated itself with this formidable environment. Roads curve gently around the largest rock formations, and houses are built right up against the edge of the lava, as if in quiet conversation with the ancient stone. Now, let us glide closer, our focus shifting from the wild edges to the vibrant heart of the residential areas. Below us, the town reveals itself as a cheerful mosaic of colorful rooftops. Bright reds, deep blues, sunny yellows, and gentle greens are scattered across the landscape like wildflowers. This is a hallmark of Icelandic architecture, a joyful defiance against the often monochromatic tones of the long winters. From our high vantage point, the collection of homes is not a monotonous grid, but a playful, organic arrangement of shapes and hues. Each roof tells a small story, a splash of individual personality contributing to the town's collective charm. The houses themselves are nestled snugly into the folds of the land. They do not dominate the scenery. They complement it. Some are tucked away in quiet cul-de-sacs, their gardens bordering the ancient lava fields. The streets wind and curve, following the natural contours of the earth rather than fighting against them. This creates a sense of intimacy and discovery. From above, we can see small gardens, green lawns, and winding paths connecting the homes. As we drift over them, we can imagine the lives being lived below. We see children's bicycles leaning against a fence, a wisp of smoke curling from a chimney, and the neat rows of a vegetable patch. It is a scene of quiet, domestic peace. Let us now direct our flight towards the shimmering waters of the harbour, the very reason Hafnarfjörður exists. This natural protected inlet is the town's historic and commercial soul. From our aerial perspective, it is a scene of tranquil activity, a place of purpose and peace. Fishing boats, their paint bright against the deep blue water, are moored along the docks in neat, orderly rows. The harbour is a fascinating blend of the old and the new. We can see the historic wooden piers and warehouses that speak of a long maritime history, dating back to the 15th century when it was a bustling trading post for the Hanseatic League. The water in the harbour is a mirror, reflecting the sky, the colourful buildings on the shore, and the slow, graceful dance of the gulls that circle overhead. The activity here is not frantic or hurried. It has a rhythm, a cadence dictated by the tides and the seasons. We might see a lone fisherman mending a net on the dock, or a small boat slowly making its way out of the fjord towards the open ocean. As we hover above, we can appreciate the harbour's perfect natural design. It is a deep, sheltered fjord, protected from the worst of the Atlantic storms by the surrounding land. Looking down upon it, we see a perfect picture of peaceful, purposeful existence. Our journey now takes us along the coastline, where the solid, ancient land of Iceland meets the restless energy of the North Atlantic Ocean. This is a place of breathtaking beauty and gentle drama. From our elevated position, we can see the clear, cold water washing over dark volcanic sands and smooth, sea-worn rocks. The waves that reach this sheltered fjord are often calm, rolling in with a soft, rhythmic shushing sound. The coastline is varied and fascinating. In some places, rugged cliffs of basalt drop down to the water, their dark faces streaked with white from the guano of nesting seabirds. In others, gentle, sloping beaches of black sand offer a soft welcome to the tide. We can see trails winding along the coast, inviting walkers to experience this beautiful margin of the world up close. From the sky, these paths look like thin ribbons threaded through the landscape. Life thrives at this intersection. We can spot clusters of eider ducks bobbing gently on the water's surface just offshore. Seals might be seen basking on sun-warmed rocks, their sleek bodies dark against the stone. Looking down at this meeting of land and sea, one is struck by the colors. The deep, inky blue of the ocean, the black of the volcanic rock, the vibrant green of the coastal grasses, and the brilliant white of the sea foam create a palette of stunning natural beauty. Let us now turn our gaze inland again, to a patch of vibrant green nestled surprisingly amongst the dark, craggy lava formations. This is Hellisgerði Park, a small but enchanting public garden that feels like a secret magical oasis. From the sky, it is a splash of lush life, a cultivated haven standing in beautiful contrast to the wild lava that surrounds and even permeates it. The park is not built on top of the lava field, but within it. The pathways wind around towering rock formations, and small caves and grottos are hidden amongst the trees, creating a sense of mystery and discovery. It is a perfect example of Icelandic design, where nature is not cleared away but incorporated. The park is home to a collection of trees that is rare for Iceland, including tall, graceful birches and hardy rowans. From our aerial view, we can see the park is a living tapestry of different shades of green. There are small ponds that glitter in the sunlight like scattered jewels, their surfaces reflecting the sky and the surrounding foliage. It is a place designed for quiet strolls and peaceful reflection. As we float above Hellisgerði, we see it as a symbol of the harmony that defines Hafnarfjörður. It is a place where the wild and the cultivated, the natural and the man-made, the seen and the unseen, all coexist peacefully. As we continue our gentle drift over Hafnarfjörður, let us delve deeper into the unseen world that shapes this town's unique character. Hafnarfjörður is widely known as the elf capital of Iceland. From our sky-high perspective, we can see evidence of this belief in the landscape itself. Notice how some roads curve strangely, or how certain rocks stand untouched in the middle of a residential garden. These are often places believed to be homes of the Huldufolk, and construction has been altered to avoid disturbing them. This profound respect for the unseen world fosters a unique atmosphere of wonder and gentleness. The ancient moss-covered lava fields that we observed earlier are not just geological features. They are seen as entire cities and communities for these otherworldly beings. This belief system encourages a deep and abiding respect for the natural environment. This belief encourages a slower, more mindful way of living. It asks people to pay attention to the world around them, to listen to the whispers of the wind, and to respect the history and spirit of the land upon which they live. From our serene position in the sky, we can appreciate this cultural landscape as much as the physical one. This quiet understanding between the human inhabitants and the mythical ones creates a powerful sense of place, and it makes our aerial view of this peaceful town all the more enchanting. As our time in the sky begins to draw to a close, let us zoom in our focus one last time to observe the gentle rhythm of life itself. From this height, we are detached from the individual dramas and details, and instead, we see the collective flow of the community. We can see cars moving slowly and deliberately along the winding streets, not rushing in a frantic commute, but moving with a sense of purpose. People stroll along the harbour front, perhaps walking their dogs or simply enjoying the fresh sea air. There is no sense of urgency or stress in the movements we observe. There is only a calm and steady pace. The peace of Hafnarfjörður is not an emptiness. It is a contentedness. It is the peace that comes from a strong sense of community. Life here seems to be lived on a human scale, in tune with the natural surroundings rather than in conflict with them. The people of Hafnarfjörður have created a life that is as beautiful and as resilient as the moss on the lava rocks. Our 10 minutes in the sky are now almost over. It is time to begin our slow, gentle descent back to the world, but we do not leave empty-handed. We carry with us the images, the feelings, and the profound sense of calm that this journey has bestowed upon us. Let us take one last look at the magnificent tapestry below. See how all the elements we have observed fit together so perfectly. The wild nature and the warm community, the ancient folklore and the modern life, the dramatic land and the tranquil sea. Hafnarfjörður is a lesson in balance, a testament to the beauty that can be found when humanity chooses to live in partnership with the natural world rather than in opposition to it. This harmony is the source of its deep, enduring tranquility. Carry this Icelandic calm with you into the rest of your day. Remember the feeling of floating above it all, observing the gentle rhythms of a life lived in harmony with the earth. This virtual flight was just a glimpse, a 10-minute meditation, but its effects can be lasting.